They're already here in the Fargo finals, so we've got a bunch of amazing matchups, just some ones that I personally have circles that I'm really looking forward to. 106 pounds, PJ Terranova out of New Jersey versus Hayden Schwab out of Iowa. 120 pounds, Liston Seibert from Ohio versus Will Detter of PA. I mean, I could go on and on, but 144, Dom Wilson of Texas versus Noah Bull, Utah. They're all going to be amazing, but we are starting here at 88 pounds where our athletes have taken the mat. We've got Hudson Chittum out of Charleston, Tennessee in the red, taking on Uriah Mills of Atlanta, Georgia in the blue. And you see Mills here calm and collected. He has done this before every match so far, where he takes that nice little sit on the edge before he's called to the center. It's been successful so far, but definitely going to have his biggest test of the tournament here in the finals against Ace Chittum.
We got Chittum in the red, Mills in the blue, and we are underway. As you mentioned, man, Mills has been so successful. All tech falls leading up to this point. Chittum been dominant as well. Tech falls all the way, 11-2 decision in the semis. This should be a good one.
Yeah, a rematch actually from Tulsa Nationals back in January, where that one was ultra thin, couldn't be closer. Mills won that one 1-1 in ultimate tiebreakers. Obviously that was folk style though. We'll see if freestyle has anything to do with it.
Yep. You see there Mills working from space, a lot of head taps and big hard club from Chittum, looking to close the distance there. Likes to work from that underhook, likes that pressure moving forward. But Mills doing a good job. Elbow control, tricep on that right side. And he's going to be hit with the passivity. You'll notice 2-minute periods here in our 16U division really flies by quickly. And that also means only one passivity call for the shot clock. So he's on the shot clock right away. Mills has 30 seconds to score, and he's in on a single leg and finishes quickly for the 2.
That was nice, popping his head to the outside and quickly finishing, not allowing Chittum to try and scramble out of it. And he's got a trap arm. Chittum could be in trouble.
Yeah, he goes left and right and takes him over one time. Extends the lead to 4-0 now. But they'll get a fresh start on their feet. 45 seconds to go here in the first period. Mills strikes first. Chittum's going to need a response here.
Elbow control for Chittum. Pops it, little boot, scoot, duck. Mills recovers, so Chittum goes underhook. Chittum controlling center, taking ground, taking Mills to the edge. And I think Mills is going to get the step out. Yes, he will. Chittum's head hit out. Nice work there by Mills. Good situational awareness.
Yeah, you know, felt like Chittum marched him to the edge there, working for that step out, but in the end, it's who converts, and it was Mills there.
Does it for period number 1. All Orion Mills, 5-0.
Yeah, man, the period really does fly by, just 2 minutes. And, you know, Chittum going to have to figure some things out quickly here as we go into the second. He's had success with that underhook, but hasn't been able to generate offense out of it just yet.
The Chittums trying to add another Fargo title to their family. Older brother Cody won a title for Tennessee back in 2022. Now Cyclone, Cody Chittum. That's why you see Mr. Chittum with the Iowa State t-shirt in the corner. Nice ankle pick for Mills. Has yet to finish. Is going to want to shelf Chittum's foot on his left knee. He's trying to. Doing a good job of keeping his head tight. Working through the position, but good whizzer from Chittum prevents the takedown.
Yeah, really good defense there. Being down 7-0, that's not a hole Chittum wanted to be in there. So that was crucial defense. But now, got to find some offense as we approach the 1 minute mark of this match.
Here's an opportunity for Chittum to score from the front headlock position. He's got the angle, and he's got the takedown.
Big takedown there. Cuts the lead 5-2, under 50 to go now.
A turn would be huge here for Chittum. He's got a gut locked up. Not going to get it, though. The referee puts them back on their feet with 37 seconds to go.
And here's where that step out on the edge really comes back. You know, would have been 4-3 at this point, but now Mills, he can give up a takedown and still be in the lead.
Yeah, Mills can't run for these last 30 seconds. He's going to have to stay in contact. Again, Chittum taking Mills to the zone. Mills wisely grounding himself as he circles back in, and the clock continues to tick down. Chittum looking to come behind. Not going to be able to. Mills holds on for the stalemate, and he is now just 8 seconds away from a Fargo title.
And that does it. The crowd is pumped. They got
tarps off for Mills.
Yeah.
Team Georgia going tarps off.
Really impressive performance there for Araya Mills. Gets the victory 5-2. Really solid offense and really savvy wrestling there from young Mills.
This was that first takedown, the beautiful single, and really this was Mills' match. He got it done from the feet and in parterre. There you see the turn. So we're going to toss to a break. When we come back, we're going to move on up to 94 pounds.
Tyler Vercelis.
Bassett representing Pennsylvania. Team Pennsylvania running away with this team title race in both junior and 16U. Pennsylvania unsurprisingly having a phenomenal Fargo as an entire state.
Bassett right away, that front headlock. Both Bassett and Vercelis haven't really been tested in any close matches yet. Bassett's closest match was a semifinal, a 6-0 victory. Vercelis had a 7-0 victory. That was his
double unders to the inside
nice
trip.
Inside trip there for Bassett. It looked like he was in danger for a moment. Vercelis really forcing those double unders.
And the very rare is freestyle escape. You don't see that too often. Not worth any points, but it does get Vercelis back on his feet, and he goes right back to that underhook. He's not afraid and could be paying off here as Bassett looks to go headlock. Vercelis going to throw him out of bounds for 1 point.
And that's gutsy there for Vercelis. You know, you just get inside trip, go right back to it, and it resulted in some points there.
Again, left side underhook for Vercelis. Bassett, he could start to get worn for head position, but he clears out. Heavy snap, arm drag, takedown, textbook stuff there from Keegan Bassett. Now Bassett going to work in parterre, looking for a lays. Vercelis doing a good job of keeping his knees wide. So the official's going to put them back on their feet with 26 seconds to go. Will one of these guys try and sneak one in late here before the break?
Now it's Bassett with the underhook. You're right, though. Bassett really burying that head in the tie-up, and in freestyle, usually you get warned for that. But nothing coming yet. So it's 4-1, and we go into the break. 2 takedowns to a step out. I'm curious in the second period if Vercellus goes back to his underhooks. Seemed like he really wanted to force that position early.
Yeah, and after really that inside trip, the underhook was effective for Vercellus.
Yeah. Nice hard clubs to start the second. And there he goes, right back to it. Kind of shallow right now. Bassett, double overs, locking his own wrist, burying his head, and now he goes headlock attempt.
Yeah, it didn't work in the first. Is it going to work here?
1 red.
1 blue offered, 1 blue confirmed.
Okay, so 4-2 now. Takedown for Vercellus would still put Bassett in the lead on criteria.
Again, Vercellus underhook, marching forward, taking ground.
This time Bassett blocking off on that right side. Under a minute to go now. He goes right back to those double unders. And there's that.
There's attention for blocking.
Yeah. Maybe should have come earlier in the match, but definitely warranted there. And man, right back to it. And there's a headlock. Headlock for Bassett. We're grounded here, so if we go out of bounds, no points.
Yeah, Vercellus needs to try and pop that head out, maybe push the elbow off the back of his head with his right hand and secure his takedown, but they're going to go out of bounds. No points, 22 seconds.
He needs more than a takedown, too. Bassett will still be in the lead on criteria.
He's going back to these underhooks, but eventually you got to go for something.
Bassett holding position. Vercellus coming forward hard, but time is going to run out. And Keegan Bassett holds on for the win, 4-2. He's fired up. Really tight match there.
The inside trip, the difference maker.
Yep. 2 takedowns in the first period. Tightly contested match. There's that inside trip. And go behind for Bassett as well.
And on that note, we are going to cut to another break. Coming up, 100 pounds.
This one should be a good one. We've had a couple close finals so far. Farnsworth in the blue out of Pennsylvania, Brown in the red out of Maryland, and we are underway.
Dropping down in a grounded position. Farnsworth trying to throw that far leg in to secure the takedown. Brown throwing it back. So we're going to get a stalemate.
Both wrestlers look to fire in with the underhooks, I believe, and kind of met in the middle there. JD, what are your thoughts on the Pennsylvania singlets, the tribute to the baseball teams?
I like them. I'm a big fan of the pinstripes. We saw that last match with Bassett. The Pirate ones are just okay, but you can't just go Philly. You got to get Pittsburgh in there, too, if you're going Philly.
You got to include the whole state. Farnsworth working a single leg, but strong whizzer there for Brown.
Pretty shallow now. He's just not even having a whizzer, just holding on to the hand, so he's going to give up the takedown. Farnsworth on the board first.
And Brown made the finals. Last second takedown that originally not given to him, challenged and awarded. So, man, really dramatic way to make the finals for Corey Brown. And Farnsworth, couple ranked wins. Beat Locke Weber, beat Turner Ross as well to make the finals here.
Brown taking ground. We've spent a lot of time here in this over-under position this match so far. Farnsworth going to go into the break up 2-0 off the single leg takedown.
Yeah, not a ton of action in that first period. Both of these two wrestled really close, low-scoring matches in their semifinal bouts, so not expecting a ton of points to fly up on the board here in the second, but we'll see. Farnsworth going to be a sophomore at Malvern Prep next year. Brown is going to be a freshman at Mount St. Joseph High School.
Farnsworth trying to use that left side underhook, but Brown coming all the way through with the overhook, now locking up double overs. Taking Farnsworth to the zone where he's going to ground himself. And 1 point offered, white paddle, 1 point confirmed on the step out. So Brown on the board with 1:30 to go.
Yeah, I think that's the right call. It's either a step out or fleeing. Farnsworth backed up all the way from the center to the edge and then grounded himself. Just over a minute to go now. Brown, he needs a takedown or two step outs. If he gets another step out, Farnsworth will hold the criteria lead. Brown doing a good job here at the 2-on-1. And looks like we're going to get an attention.
Again, Farnsworth grounding himself, now circling back in. Ooh. And as he gets to the single leg, the official breaks up the action.
Oh, head pinch attempt, but Farnsworth catches it. Two blue.
Yeah, you know, Brown had to make something happen down with 20 seconds to go. I'm not sure if that was it, but he had to try something.
Yeah, 4-1 now for Farnsworth. 10 seconds to go. Brown needs something big.
Caution and 1 immediately being offered and confirmed.
So 4-2 now makes it a little more interesting.
Still needs 3 points, though.
And that does it. Time runs out. And Justin Farnsworth going to win a tight one here. 4-2. He is your champion.
Pennsylvania going back-to-back here in 16U, 94 and 100 pounds.
Yeah, you mentioned, they've pretty much run away with the team race, and it's because of their finalists and their champions here. And there's that first takedown, Farnsworth, and then the head pinch attempt at the end. We'll shake hands, and we're underway here. 106-pound final. 16 and under. Schwab made the U17 Greco-Roman World Team earlier this year.
Schwab trying to get to his offense, working fakes, looking for angles. This is a rematch of the Journeyman Classic back in March where Schwab won 9-4.
Was that in freestyle or folk style?
I'm not sure. I believe folk style. But I could be wrong.
Sometimes with Journeyman events, they do freestyle as well, so sorry to put you on the spot.
Terranova firing off an attack as the shot clock winds down, so Schwab on the board first. And now Schwab taking Terranova to the edge, trying to pick him up as he takes him out, and he does. Another point for Schwab.
So he gets the step out on top of that shot clock point, up 2-0. Just 30 seconds to go here in the first period.
And now it's Terranova taking Schwab to the zone. Schwab wisely grounding himself, trying to throw Terranova's head out of bounds. This time it'll be grounded, no points. That does it for the first, the passivity point and the step out. The only points of the match so far, both in favor of Schwab.
Just 2 one-pointers though, so Terranova just a takedown away from taking the lead. Schwab has been pretty dominant this tournament. All tech falls except his semifinal bout, won 9-4. He was up 9-0, got hit with a big 4 at the end. But Terranova keeping it close here as we start the second period. Terranova with that left side underhook.
Yeah, Schwab doing a good job of controlling wrist on his left side though. Now going inside control, close to the edge. Terranova really wants that step out. Schwab circling in until now. And Schwab gonna ground himself. Hand doesn't count for out of bounds. Gotta be head or foot. And so we're gonna be grounded again.
Yeah, and that's the second time where Terranova maybe just inches away from a step out. Schwab turns down that grounded position. So just really savvy wrestling there from Hayden Schwab. So now Schwab going to get put on the clock. with a minute to go. And this is big. If Schwab doesn't score, Terranova will get a point and then just be a step out away from going ahead on criteria.
High crotch Schwab sits weight low, pops his head underneath, looking to come out the back. Terranova fighting ankles. Now Terranova switches to single leg.
Point goes on the board for the shot clock.
Terranova going to get 1 point on the step out.
Step out, white paddled, and awarded. So 17 to go. Yeah, that's a good challenge because either way, you're 1 point away from.
And 1 point wins it.
So
I do think that was 1 point, though. It looked like Terranova picked Schwab up as they went out of bounds.
Yeah, so 17 seconds to go. Terranova in the lead on criteria, 2-2. And you're going to see this on your screen here. Yeah, they lifted the one leg up. One knee was definitely down. It doesn't.
Yeah, maybe that is grounded position.
There's no exposure for sure. So it's definitely not two. So challenge one. So it was grounded. So 1 point will be taken off the board now for Terranova. Schwab holds that 2-1 lead. Under 15 seconds to go now. Terranova coming forward. Schwab catches the underhook left side. And time's gonna run out. Schwab gets the win. And man, he is fired up.
An extra plant for good measure after the buzzer.
Yeah, didn't get points for it, but I'm sure felt pretty good to know he had iced that victory. Man, really tight match there. Decided, man, just by inches on the edge of the mat. The step outs were the difference, and staying grounded as well.
And that was a big one for your team race here. Pennsylvania has locked up the title, but Iowa, Illinois, New Jersey still in a battle for second place. Obviously, that was a head-to-head between Iowa and New Jersey. Iowa in third right now. Now 126 points to Illinois' 137. Still with
hands, and we're underway here. 113-pound finals. Regan and Ruiz. Regan going to be a sophomore at Wyoming Seminary. Was a national prep champ last year. Ruiz going to be a freshman at Buchanan High School.
Regan controlling center as Ruiz tries to circle back in, but he's not going to be able to, so he's going to go on the shot clock first. Again, Regan going elbow control. Ruiz jumps front head. He's able to get Regan down, but Regan keeping him at bay right now with that right side tricep control as he gets back to his feet.
One point on the board for Regan. He's a returning Fargo champion here. Won the 16U division in freestyle last year. much action in this first period, JD.
Yeah, not a whole lot going on. Neither guy even really that close yet to, I wouldn't say taking a committed attack. Can't get past the head hands defense of the other. Really locked in the ear-to-ear forward forehead. Ruiz inside control. Regan elbow control.
Yeah, and that's the thing, you know, that sometimes 2 minutes periods, you feel like you don't have a lot of time to work, so, you know, maybe it causes you to be more offensive. But then other times where maybe it takes a minute or two just to feel each other out, you don't really see the points go on the board. So maybe that feeling out process is over, and we'll see some more points here in the second period. Now Regan in on a single leg, but man, nice counter here. Ruiz looks like he's got to step over and going to be able to score this, but man, Regan's fighting.
Yeah, and he for some reason let go of his lock around the right leg. And so now Ruiz has his cradle. Now Regan back to the lock, and he might be able to hold on for a stalemate here. Yes, he will.
Man, the points looked imminent there for Ruiz, but Regan able to hold on and avoid giving up any points.
Yeah, especially once the lock broke. I thought for sure Ruiz had his points. And now it's Regan's turn to go on the shot clock.
And gets in right away.
Abandons the tricep, drops down to the leg, gonna try and limp arm that right arm out. Ruiz has it caught, but he's going to the edge.
And he's gonna get the takedown. So, takedown in just 15 seconds after being put on the shot clock. And that's a big score there for Regan in such a low-scoring match. Ruiz going to need a 4-pointer or at least 2 scores to go ahead here with just 45 seconds remaining. Regan with that 2-on-1. Go out of bounds, 30 seconds now.
And Regan a little slow to get up. Looks like he's holding his stomach. He was kind of favoring his back a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like
30 seconds ago, but now I think it's stomach.
Sternum, maybe, you know.
Oh, we're bringing out the trash can. He's shaking it off. Not gonna need the can.
Just a little water. That's the thing, you know, weigh-ins are over. Maybe hydrate a little too much in between matches. So 30 seconds to go now. Ruiz needs to score quick. Goes head pinch, but Regan catches it. 2 offered and confirmed. So now it's 5-0, and Regan has Ruiz in trouble here. Looking for the fall. Not going to get the fall, but time is going to run out here. And Seamus Regan is our champion here. 113 pounds, gets the 5-0 win for the title. Regan goes back-to-back Fargo champion, and look at this. We got the flip going on here. First flip of the day.
On this mat. I saw one over on the junior mat earlier.
Okay. Love to see a good flip celebration. And man, story of this match, really tight first period, but then Regan was able to score on that single leg once he was put on the shot clock, and that was the difference. All he really needed. And there's that final head pitch attempt.
This tournament. And I'm expecting this one to actually be some shots in this match. I feel like our paces have slowed a little bit these past couple matches, especially in terms of shot output. I'm hoping that'll change, and there we see Seibert firing off at least half an attack. Leg slap.
Nice single leg by Seibert there.
Yeah, he could be in a little bit of trouble here if he can't limp arm that arm out. Yep. Deader able to recover. When you get in that tight, close shin wizard position, a lot of guys want to pull their head way far away, but it's actually really helpful to keep your head in tight. Tight to the leg, keep pressuring in.
So Deader going to be put on the shot clock with that passivity warning first. And there's a single leg attempt again for Seibert. So Deader wants to go double overs here. And headlock attempt. Two offered.
2-1 and a white paddle.
Huh.
That's got to be 2, and 2 more on the leg lace.
And we're going to see.
Now a blue brick? Because they want slip?
Yeah, they want the slip there.
You can't call slip there when Seibert forced the headlock.
You think he forced it?
Yeah. Well, I need to see what. I don't see. It has to be 5-0, right? 3 zeros on the board.
Yeah, it should be.
So it has to be 2 and 2 if you called 2.
Right. But I thought, so it looked like Deader went and forced double overs and then attempted the headlock from there.
I'm just kind of anti-slip in general.
Yeah, no, I get it for sure. This is not what they're challenging. The replay we're seeing, it's before that. Yeah, here.
You see how Seibert pressured in and attacked. Deader felt the pressure, then went for the headlock. There was a reason he locked up double overs and sat there for 10 seconds.
Yeah, I want to see it again. I'm not sure. Yeah, there's the leg lace. So takedown is awarded.
So it's going to be 6-0.
Man, this is almost worst case for Deader. So he's going to go back down in parterre.
And go back down in parterre. Now, they do get the brick back because the challenge was won because more points were added onto the board.
Yeah. So that's the consolation prize there. It gets his brick back, but Seibert takes a 6-0 lead. Just 30 seconds to go here.
He's got a gut wrench. They're doing a good job of turning in to defend, though.
So 16 seconds to go now in the first. The takedown here would be big for Deader if he wants to get back in this match. But time's going to run out in the first period, and Seibert going to take that 6-0 lead to the break.
I told you I thought we were going to have a little bit more eventful match this time.
Yes, you were right, and I think it's going to continue because now Deader, he needs to score. His back's against the wall. 2 minute periods. He's got to get something going. He's got to get it going quick here. So I'd be surprised if this match ends at 6-0. Little eye poke to start. There's another headlock, and this time
He's going to get it.
That's going to be 4 blue, 2.
Now, do they go 2? I couldn't see where they were exactly on the mat from my seat. It looks like they're going to say the 2 was. No, they did get the 2.
Added, yeah. But that's a big 4. Big 4. You know,
for criteria purposes.
For criteria, puts him on the board, shaves that lead down a little bit. And now Detter catches the single leg. Seibert able to square up, but they'll go out of bounds. That'll be another point on the step out for Detter. So now 8-5. And man, cuts that lead in half in just 35 seconds. Official wanted blood time, but wipes his nose, says, no, I'm good. Another headlock.
Nothing yet. Slip this time.
A slip.
I don't know. Maybe that's probably right by the letter of the law. But
yeah. Maybe Detter's trying to say, hey, no, I meant to throw that in the first period.
Yeah, well, I don't think that's a good reason to continue throwing headlocks unless you can get them, which he did. So, and then he did get a slip.
Grounded call. 54 seconds to go now. And now we are going to get a stoppage for, got blood. Looks like on the head there for Detter. So Detter, once we get back started, down 3, he's going to need 2 scores coming from either takedown or step out, or he'll need another 4 to take the lead outright.
Again, attacking double overs. Seibert really trying to get back and ground himself. That's gonna be caution in 1, I think. No, grounded.
Caution 1 offered and white paddled. Wow. Okay. Seibert coming forward. Double overs once again.
Seibert trying to pull him in. Now it goes lefty headlock.
Wow. He was going right headlock the first 3 attempts, then he switched it to the left. Big 4 now.
Seibert needs 2. Seibert needs 2. 1 won't do it.
Detter in the lead with under 20 to go. There's a single leg.
10 seconds. Heavy snap. He's got to go for it. Not going to get it. Will Detter on the headlocks.
Wow. What a match there. Detter with the clutch headlocks at the end. Come from behind. Down 6-0 at the break. Detter comes back. Gets the 11-8 win. Man, JD, you were right there. We saw some points on the board.
Yeah, most exciting match so far, both in terms of points scored and the fact that it came down to the wire. So we're going to take a look at a lot of this action from this match. Seibert coming out strong. And then obviously the challenge, but Detter unfazed. And if you're looking at maybe even when Seibert got that 2 on that headlock, Detter just unfazed, going back to it, and there's the final one, the nail in the coffin.
And we are underway. Cassiope in the red, Myers in the blue. And Cassiope did a great job. Oh, wow. Nice start there for Myers. Gets the 2. I was about to say in the semifinals, Cassiope wrestled a really high-octane wrestler. I believe it's pronounced Egg Kaoli, and he shut him down. Cassiope really good with control ties, closing space, underhooks, 2-on-1s. But Myers able to get past the defense early.
50 seconds in, score still 2-0. Myers with the shot, cross body, high crotch, looking to cut across. Now doubles off, good finish. Trying the head cartwheel leg lace. Not gonna get it though, so score is gonna remain 4-0. Strong opening period for Steven Myers.
Yeah, really good offense so far from Myers, and good finishing too. You know, that second time had to work through some of the defense from Cassiope, and he did it pretty methodically. Under 30 to go now.
Nice attack here from Cassiope, and he falls right into a lace.
10 seconds to go.
Good wide knees, though, from Myers. Gets his legs free, so Cassiope hops up to a gut. He's running his feet, pops his hips, and at the buzzer,
wow,
gets the turn. It looked like it was in time to me.
It was in time for sure. I looked up. There was 1 second left on that clock.
Only 2 points on the board for Cassiope. I thought they confirmed it, though. Has it just not gone up yet?
I'm not sure. They're thinking about challenging it, but I don't think we're going to see it. So if they called out a bounce, that's fine. But if there was definitely time left on the clock if they were in bounds. But either way, big score there for Cassiope at the end of the period.
Good wrist control to the attack for Myers. This time across the body to the left leg. No finish yet. And there he is going to finish the takedown.
Yeah, it looked like Myers was trying to finish big for 4, but Cassiope turned down.
Myers likes the big finish. He likes a little flair. I told you I like this kid.
Yeah. He's got really good offense, able to finish quickly.
We saw the takedown to turn ability for Cassiope, though, so he's definitely not out of this. Down by 4. Myers trying to bring his hips in, pull himself in, and pick up 2 more points, but now he's just going to hold on for a stalemate.
Under a minute now. Cassiope in again, head between the legs.
Yeah, Myers threatening the head pinch, but now Cassiope picks him up, puts him on a hip, but he's going to get the counter. Myers can't go straight back here, but he doesn't. Wow. He goes off to the side.
Nice job there from Myers.
Creative leg lace.
Challenge. They got it 12-2.
Oh, that's it.
What are we doing here?
So we're going to take a look at the sequence as the officials try to figure out the right score and if we're going to challenge or not.
I thought it was only 6-2, and it should have been only 4 points. So, yeah, it should be 10-2.
Yes, 10-2 is what is confirmed. But we are still going to get a challenge. They want just 2.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'd have to see it again to see where Cassiope was on the mat, if the head was out of bounds or not. But watching it live, I thought everyone was in bounds. And so kind of expect this score to hold. But
well, the score wouldn't hold. Another point would go on the board for Myers.
Yeah, expect the call to hold. So there we'll see it. Definitely 2 here, and hard to see with that angle. It may have been out.
But do you get continuation?
Yeah. So call upheld, challenge lost. Another point goes on the board for Myers. So 11-2 now, 31 seconds to go in this match.
Cassiope trying to get big. Myers traps the leg, but he's going to go for a ride. Two Myers, 4 Cassiope, 2 Cassiope. So they're going to have to conference.
No.
3 different things were offered.
The ref wants to end this match. They got a conference here. Okay. So then they confirmed 2.
2 red confirmed. Okay.
1 blue on the step out. 12-4 now. Cassiope coming forward. Needs to go big.
Drops in on the leg. He can kill time here. Cassiope not going down without a fight. But too little, too late. Steven Myers is going to be your winner. 12-6.
Yeah, a lot of offense there for Steven Myers. Really impressive stuff. Right from the start, great leg attacks. Really high-octane offense. Cassiope did his best to answer that offense, but in the end, too much, and Myers comes away the victor. And we're going to take a short break. Be back with you for 132.
This is going to be a rematch in national duels. Besmer won that one 6-4.
Okay. Expect a good one here. Underway, 132-pound finals. And after a slow start to our finals, the last few matches have really picked up the pace. We've seen some good offense. And looks like Shepard going to be put on the clock first. He'll have 30 seconds to score.
Besmer controlling left side underhook. And there is the activity clock point. The first point of the match goes to Besmer. Straight on double for
nice
Shepard
double.
for 4 points. And another 2 on the lace.
They're going to be 6-1 now.
Besmer came close to turning down there on that double, but just landed in danger. Big sequence there for Shepard. And Besmer is going to have to get to his offense, and right away he does. He's got 12 seconds to finish this. He's going to be able to, plus trap arm.
Going to have to do it quick. Running out of time here.
3 seconds. Yeah, good work not forcing that trap arm from Besmer. And you got to feel much better going into the break, only down 3 points versus 5.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, slow start to this one, but man, some good offense there at the end of the first.
Both these wrestlers compete for 2 of the best high schools in their states, respectively. Crown Point for Shepard, Buchanan for Besmer. Looking for a hip toss is Besmer. Nice head cartwheel defense from Shepard, and we're going to get some blood time.
Yeah.
Looked like for a second there, Besmer was going to be able to pick up that 4.
Yeah, really impressive stuff by Shepard. Not exposing there. Pretty powerful. Takes him off his feet, but to be able to cartwheel off your head, that's pretty impressive. Yeah, both these guys, as freshmen in single division states, placed at their state tournaments. Shepard a runner-up, and Besmer 4th.
I was just out in the Central Valley at Clovis. I actually got to watch Besmer train a little bit out there a couple weeks ago. Really impressed by him, and I've continued to be impressed by him this tournament. He currently trails 6-3 right now, though. Besmer trying to go back to that single and that hip toss. Shepard able to fend it off. Now double to single. Arm drag counter for Shepard. Besmer squares up. Good action here from both guys. Besmer having a hard time getting past the head hands defense. Shepard able to. And Shepard doubles off. Gets the takedown.
Really nice job there. Shepard pulls in that single, finishes with a double. And now, jumps to the headlock. Almost gets it, but Shepard hips down and scores another 2. Kind of blows this match open. 10-3 now. We're under 30. But Besmer going to go down swinging here, and you got to respect that. Down by 7. Besmer needs a lot of points quickly. Another 2 for Shepard as Besmer tries to step over. And that's going to do it. Clinton Shepard with the 12-3 win.
Yeah, really solid performance start to finish from Shepard. From the get-go with that impressive double right to turn, he set the pace.
Yeah, there you see an opening double to the lace. And yeah, just a little bit too much offense. Converted on his shots at the right time, built that lead.
And the two slap hands, and we are off. This is also a rematch of national duels, just like last match. Stevens won that one 14-8.
Ooh, okay. I'll take a 14-8 match here in the finals. We've been rolling with a lot of good ones here, back to back to back. We'll have to keep it going here.
Jesuroga trying to take control of this match with the underhook.
Jesuroga going to be a junior next year. Stevens also will be a junior. Stevens on the clock. Got 15 more seconds to
Nice
score.
little slide by Jesuroga, but Stevens squares up, drops down. And again, these two end up in left side underhook for Jesuroga.
Yeah, Jesuroga likes that slide by. He was going to that a lot in his semifinal match.
Stevens clears out. Jesuroga slide by, trying to get to the leg. Somehow Stevens squares up. Jesuroga catches Stevens shooting in, pulls him up with the underhook. And that's how we're going to end the first period. 1-0 in favor of Jesuroga. The passivity point, the only point of the match so far.
Yeah, not 14-8 yet.
Not 14-8 yet, correct.
Yeah, Jesuroga, he won a tight semifinal bout, just 2-0. I believe it was a step out and a shot clock point. Really controls ties well. Solid defense. So we'll see if Stevens can open up Jesuroga here in the second and see if we get any scoring from either wrestler.
Stevens right now shooting just straight on, which is allowing Jesuroga to catch him coming in, pull up that underhook. If he wants to be more successful, he needs to get to an angle first before he attacks, and he's locking up double overs as Jesuroga forces the action. 4 offered, 2 offered, just 2 confirmed. Iowa corner, I think, thought about challenging for a second, but decided against it. They'll take the 2 points.
But we're going to see a challenge from Stevens' corner. And
they want correct throw.
Okay.
And we're going to take a look at the replay. Did Jesuroga go over top? You can't give correct throw for that.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Jesuroga stayed on top of him the entire time.
And
feet didn't go overhead. It was off to the side.
And Stevens didn't come all the way through, landed on his back and really stayed there. So I could see if maybe he comes through, comes to his belly, but stays in that danger position. Yeah. Challenge lost, so another point's going to go on the board for Jesuroga and puts it at 4-0 now. So now really expect to see Stevens pick up his offense here, down 4 with just over 90 seconds to go.
Nice club single from Stevens, caught the ankle. Jesuroga recovers though, back up to his feet, back to his left side underhook. This is where Jesuroga wants to be. This is where he's comfy, and he can burn a lot of clock here.
Yeah, Stevens needs to clear out of this. Get back to his ties. Easier said than done, of course.
Jesuroga circling back in. And he's remaining in contact as well, so probably not in danger of getting up a flea yet. Now Stevens with his best opportunity to score of the match. Hip to hip, steps over, but Jessaroga catches the leg. Stevens stepped over but wasn't able to slip the leg in, so Jessaroga caught it. They're going to go back to their feet with just 29 seconds to go.
Yeah, ate up a lot of clock there, and now Stevens fires right away. Jessaroga catches him. Stevens driving his feet.
Yep, he got Jessaroga up. Jessaroga back down to his knees.
He's going to get one here.
Yep, 1 point confirmed.
Another shot off the whistle. Stevens comes up. And the throw.
Did he get 4?
4 offered.
4 confirmed.
Wow.
Do you throw the brick? I think you have to.
Well.
And if you lose, you're down by 2.
Right.
And a 2-pointer won't do it because of the 4.
So, I mean, this challenge is maybe the match. We'll see. I mean, I think it's going to be
upheld. Did his knees glide over the mat? I'm not sure if they came down.
I think it's going to be upheld here. I'd love to see it again. Yeah, man, what a clutch throw from Stevens. Yeah, I can't see it there with the coaches in the way. And man, here it is, so close.
Did they touch?
Yeah, one of the knees.
If we could see that slow-mo, that same angle slow-mo.
Here it is. That left knee hit.
It did.
Hit.
Now, but was he in the process of being thrown
right.
before he came down to his knees? Mm-hmm. That's the question. I think he might have been.
And our referees, the officials reviewing this, they're some of the best. Got Sammy Julian. He'll be at the Olympics
Olympic
here.
official.
Two red.
Good challenge.
Wow. Challenge 1, so 2 points are going to come off the board.
So Jessaroga goes back in the lead, 4-3. The Wisconsin corner can't believe it.
So, but Stevens, he can win it with a step out, right? I believe he can win it with a step out. 7 seconds to go. Stevens going to sprint at him. Jessaroga holding position. And he's going to get it. 4-3.
Justice Jessaroga. Stevens got him at the duel, but Jessaroga in the Fargo finals.
Man, about as tight as you can get. The knee hits the mat 1 inch. And Jessaroga comes away the victor. Edge of the mat, throw there. Jessaroga gets the 2, and Stevens trying to come back, almost gets it with the throw, but in the end, it's Jessaroga wins it 4-3. Take a quick break. We'll be back with you for 144. The blue, and we're underway. Watch for the wrist snap for Wilson. Got some really flashy, smooth stuff. Bull's going to come at you the full 4 minutes. He's got
already
a motor
tossing
on
the
him.
finger strap.
Yeah,
tape.
Get that out of here.
Bull pressuring forward. It's been a couple years, but in 2022, these two met 3 times.
Okay.
Bull won all of those by tech fall. 2 in freestyle, 1 in Greco. It was 12-2, 10-0, 10-0.
Okay.
Bull darting in from the outside, pulling himself in, coming up to his feet. Wilson looking to counter, and he will for 2.
But Bull going to get the reversal for 1.
If you're Wilson, you'll take that trade, though.
Yeah. Yeah, Bull, you know, as you can see, he's got the trap arm locked up.
Once, twice. Can he get it a third time? Yes, he can.
Gets it.
Going back the other way. He can get one more. Wilson's head is still in bounds. Another.
11-2. Big turns on top for Noah Bull. So all Bull needs now is a step out. Wilson, nice little misdirection there. Catches the ankle, but Bull drapes over, threatening with that crotch lift. And they're gonna stalemate. Under 10 seconds to go now. So that'll do it for the first. So Wilson scored on the exposure, but Bull ends up on top, gets the trap arm, and 11-2 going into the break here.
Yeah, and you're in a big hole, but if you're Wilson, you won the feet battle.
Yeah.
On the other hand, you let Bull get in deep.
Right.
So you're feeling okay here if you're Bull, but you're not completely hopeless if you're Wilson. Just take it one step at a time. You don't need to be going for 4s and 5s yet.
Yeah, just get a takedown, get a step out, get some points on the board. And if you're Bull, you know, don't abandon your game plan. It's obviously, you're up 11-2.
One
Don't shut it down.
Bull running to the attack, pops his head to the outside. Another counter from Wilson for blue, though, is going to end it.
They're gonna challenge here.
So when looking at these counters, did he stop Bull and change his direction? That's kind of what the officials are taking a look at.
We'll see here on the replay. Bull gonna keep that 4-point move, and he is the winner. Get another point. 16-2, really impressive run by Noah Bull. He's fired up, and he is your national champion at 144 pounds, Noah Bull. See the replay.
There was the initial points from Wilson, but then after that, Bull got on top and went to work.
Yeah, that trap arm, huge trap arm in the first. 5 turns, and just a really impressive tournament overall for Noah Bull. Really looking forward to watching him in the future. National champ, 144 pounds. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with you soon. James in the blue, Daybold in the red, and right away James catches the ankle, finishes quickly. And that's what you're going to see from James here. A lot of offensive attacks.
He's got a high gut locked up, trying to go one way then the other. Daybold gonna hold it off though. Nice single leg from James. Like you said, Kozak staying in on the attack.
And gonna pull Dable back down to tack on 2 more.
Yeah, James, man, back to the high gut, but on his feet, a lot of offensive attacks, can attack both sides with high proficiency. Dable gonna need to figure a way to slow him down, get to his own offense. Whew, nice little duck there for James.
A little elbow control peek out for James. Switches off to the double, now going single. Pops his head across the front. Doubles off, not yet. Dable keeping that knee up now.
Ooh.
James gets it, and he's got a Turk. Dable gets his legs free though.
And that's the thing, we've seen 3 different attacks from James so far. And that really puts his opponent in a bad place, not knowing what's coming at him next. Puts him on the defense.
Straight on attack for James, trying to pull himself in. Sticking to the legs. Nothing called yet. James needs to work up the body. There's the takedown.
So 8-0 with 8 seconds to go here in the first. All James.
Will we see James try to end this here in the first? No, he looks content taking an 8-0 lead into the break. James, a returning national champion, trying to go back-to-back, just 2 points away from doing so.
Yeah, and he was 3rd at U17 Nationals, which were the U17 World Team Trials. So you got to imagine he'll be a big contender to make the World Team next year. And Dable comes out firing as we start the second period.
Dable trying to hold on to that right leg of James with everything he's got, but it's not enough. Jaden James with the shrug. Back-to-back 2023-2024 Fargo champion.
Yeah, man, just a impressive tournament, impressive match from start to finish for Jaden James. Clearly established himself as the guy in this bracket. Left no doubt. Dominant in all of his matches and comes home the champion. Jaden James, 150-pound champion. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with you for 157.
Logan gonna try and keep the streak going. Also, I believe it was the 3rd Del Barton wrestler. Yeah, Terranovo is also from Del Barton.
It's a good tournament.
Good tournament for Del Barton High School.
Logan took 3rd last year in Fargo. Looking for that stop sign here. And Logan gonna get hit with passivity. He'll go on that shot clock early here with no score.
Two grounded, but stalemate is called.
And the shot clock almost up, just 5 seconds to go.
There, the shot clock does expire. First point of the match goes to Bo. Club to the single leg for Logan. Bo looking to counter. He's got the cradle locked up. Logan still has his ankle, and Bo putting Logan on the hip. So nothing yet. No, two, two confirmed.
Nice counter there for Bo and takes a 3-0 lead. 20 seconds left in the first here. Looks like they're cleaning up some blood on the mat. So back underway, under 20 to go. That's going to do it for the first period. Bo takes a 3-0 lead into the break.
And there you see.
So there's the takedown, and a little bit of blood on the mat, never hurt anybody. And they're back on it in the middle of the mat, ready to go here. 2 minutes on the clock. Second period underway. Logan fires off a double, big headlock. Wow! Whoa. 4 points.
And that really opens things up. Big difference between 3-0 and 7-0.
Yeah, man. Bo was able to set his feet, and all that momentum coming at him. Turns his hips, throws a headlock. Big 4. So Logan gonna need some offense here in the final minute, trailing by 7. Hasn't been able to score yet. He's been close.
Bo's got to be a little careful. He might get called for evading. And as I say that, drops in on the leg, now keeping his body weight low as Logan threatens with the crotch lock, so we're going to get a stalemate. Logan pressuring forward, taking Bo to the zone, but Bo gonna matador him, and he's gonna get the step out. Bo just a takedown away from ending this thing.
Under 10 to go now.
And that'll do it. Your winner, Lucas Bo from Avon, Indiana.
Yeah, really good match there for Bo. A little bit of everything. Some counter scoring, big throws, savvy wrestling on the edge of the mat, and gets the 8-0 win. There's that first counter score. Gets the cradle locked up for the takedown. And the big headlock for 4.
I love a good headlock that you don't. He's got big move potential. I've seen him get 3 or 4 4-pointers in his last couple matches. That being said, Stewart also has big move potential. Won Fargo last year in freestyle and Greco.
Jaden Williams, definitely big length advantage here. But an offense on Stewart never stops. But Williams stops that first attempt with the underhook on the left side. Stuck in this position here. I'm a little surprised they let him work for this long, but man, Williams goes for it, but Stewart catches it, counters for 2.
I told you Williams has big move potential. He likes the big moves.
Stewart
not
with the
paying
gut.
off here as Stewart's going to roll him up.
8-0, one more will do it. And that's going to be it, just like that. Aaron Stewart, 10-0. Given the flex. And he's fired up. Really impressive performance there. Aaron Stewart, just dominant.
Yeah, showing why he's ranked so high in the country. Leaves no doubt a good run from Jaden Williams, but Aaron Stewart was not going to be denied here today.
Yeah, gets on top, 4 gut wrenches, ends it, and he goes back-to-back Fargo champ. Take a quick break. Be back with you in a moment. Back to glasses wearing man though. Savage, Kester in the center of the mat, and we'll shake hands. We're underway here, 175 pounds.
Savage dropping down on the high crotch from the underhook from Kester.
And 1 point confirmed on the step out.
Kester going back to the underhook. Savage hops front head.
Savage pretty comfortable in these upper body positions. Went big in his quarterfinal bout a couple times.
Kester trying to get big now.
Yeah, he is. But just the step out. So Kester takes the lead on criteria, 1-1.
Nicely timed single leg there from Kester. Trying to come up with it. Savage trying to pull him back down with the shin whizzer, but Kester going to finish that takedown. And judging off the amount of squinting from Kester looking at the scoreboard, I see why he wore his glasses.
Yep.
To the mat.
I've been there, JD.
Nice double leg from Savage. Pops his head across to the other side, pulls himself in deep.
Ooh.
Kester threatening with that chest wrap.
He's going to get it.
White paddled for now.
White paddle all the way
no
around.
No points, and look at that. Kester gets his legs back.
Wow. Oh, but
Oh.
Savage peeks out. the right side and finishes the takedown. So Savage responds with a takedown, and he takes the lead on criteria. We might see a challenge, but Iowa's corner was thinking about it. Now it's Savage forcing that underhook. Under 10 to go here in the first. That'll do it for the first.
And time was out. It did take a couple seconds for the whistle to come.
So traded step outs, traded takedowns, 3-3 in the first. Good couple exchanges there from both wrestlers. Looks to be a pretty evenly matched bout so far.
Nice arm drag from Savage. And nothing yet. No, just the one. Kester able to keep his knees and elbows off the mat as they went out of bounds. Single leg Kester. He was able to finish this in period number 1. Can he finish it again? Again elevating and taking Savage to the edge. And he hops up. 2 offered. 1 offered. And caution in 1 offered. 1 and caution in 1 is going to be what's confirmed.
So he's going to go back down. Or no, they'll stay on the feet because they weren't in parterre.
Correct. Neutral. Straight on double from Savage. Head caught in the middle right now.
Chest wrap again for Kester. Savage going to try to peek out like he did the first time, but then he fires off another double, switches to the single.
Yeah, I think Savage kind of caught Kester lacking there a little bit. He broke and thought he was going to come through. Kester going to get the counter. Savage going to get 1 on the reversal. 45 to go, 7-5.
Working that gut wrench.
Savage really trying for that gut wrench, but not going to get it.
I believe a takedown will put Savage in the lead on criteria. Nice club to the underhook for Savage. Now forces double unders. He's got it locked up. Throws it by, looking to go big. All he needs is a takedown.
15 seconds.
The elbow hit, forehead hit. He gets the takedown, but no, Kester still
on the lead on
has
criteria. Needs a turn, needs a turn.
Doesn't
no,
get
time
it.
is out.
Wow.
Kester, your winner on criteria. 7-7.
Big win there for Kester. 7-7 on criteria. Great match. Back and forth bout.
Hey, backflip from
nice
Kester.
Standing backflip there. Man,
Twice
really,
Kester was able to finish his single leg here. Or I guess second time he wasn't able to finish, but he got the 1 and the caution in 1, which obviously turned out to be huge as this match was ended on criteria.
and that's the difference there for Kester, and gets him. Shake hands, and we're underway. Dueling pinstripe singlets. You don't see that too often.
No, you don't. Passivity on Brown. Got 30 seconds to score. There's a nice shot from Brown. Now trying to sink and keep his weight low as Konopka locking in the crotch, trying to take him over. No, too offered. I think that should be white paddled. It is. Now Konopka with the Brown with the double leg, and he will finish, and before the shot clock is out too, so not just 2, but cancels the shot clock.
Looks like we got blood time as well. Konopka going for that crotch lock. Kind of had his foot on the wrong side of the head. Hard to take that through. And good job by Brown defending and wrestling through that position. Blood cleaned up here, and we're back underway. Under a minute to go now in the first. Konopka clears out of the tie. Brown just holding position. Konopka trying to get to a control tie here. Guys, a 2-on-1.
That's going to do it for the first period, though.
Yeah, really just that one exchange in the first. Brown able to finish, and that's the difference so far in this match. Back underway here, second period. Brown holding the 2-0 lead.
Knee pull single for Brown. Head gets shoved to the outside again. Konopka looking for a crotch lock. Couldn't get it in the first. This time, though, Brown's head is on the other side of his leg. Could be in a little bit better position. Trying to bring his hips back up on top. Brown still holding on to that leg, so Konopka going back to the crotch lock. Now finishes the takedown. Does Konopka, and he's going to take the lead on criteria.
Yeah, so now Brown trailing. After he had the lead in the first, looked pretty content just to hold position. Now here trailing, I bet we see him fire off another attack, and as I say that, he does.
Woo!
4 offered.
4 confirmed.
And confirmed, wow. So.
And, yep, we're going to get a brick from the Connecticut corner.
Kind of an odd position there because Konopka definitely fell back to his hip, but then kind of immediately turned.
Ooh,
it's
I don't
really
know, is that 90
close.
degrees?
Really, really close here.
We're going to have another look at it. Not sure if this angle will tell us. Yeah, hard to tell from that angle.
Yeah, really close there. Kind of position you don't see too often. Goes straight back, but as he's going back, turns. Lands on the elbow and turns his hips over. But here it is in super slow motion. Comes down, and man, I don't know.
I don't know if that's dangerous, especially with how far out the elbow is.
Yeah. First time I saw it, I thought probably exposure, but that time he may have landed right at 90 degrees.
Referees are taking a nice long look at it. Looks like they're ready to give their decision now.
It is really close.
Blue does not land in danger.
Just one red, so not even two. Not even two.
Wow.
The way he turned, kept that underhook, and cleared out. Man, that is a huge swing. Goes from being down 4 to just down 1. But, you know, it is important to note all of Konopka's points and potential points have come off of Brown's attacks. Hasn't been able to generate his own offense yet. Under 50 seconds to go.
He's trying now, but Brown catches him and now locking up a body lock. So Konopka clearing out of over ties. Elbow control. Double gets a little extended, tries to pull him in. Brown pulls Konopka's arm up to seatbelt with the whizzer. Is Konopka gonna try and step over? No, we're gonna get a stalemate with 17 seconds.
Step out will do it for Konopka. Needs to attack. Under 10 to go now. He does get to the leg. And
big move by Brown. 4 red, 4 blue, 4 red confirmed.
We're going to see a challenge here. We're going to see a challenge. 1 second.
They won the last one. I don't know. That seemed like 4 red to me. It seemed like a continuation. It seemed like the two stopped. Brown stopped him. Yeah, see, they're no longer pressuring forward. I think 4 red. He throws him out of bounds. No 2 blue.
Yeah, I agree with you, JD. Really plants his feet, takes him over.
And I know Konopka initiated the attack, but they stop for a good 2 seconds probably.
Yeah, definitely.
There on the edge.
You know, it really reminds me of Marsteller Burroughs, where Marsteller
it's a good call.
Catches Burroughs in that front head position. Even though he lands on his back, he's the one initiating the move. Throws him to, you know, Brown throws Konopka out of bounds. I think we're going to see 4 Brown here. Yep. Yeah. 1 second to go. Konopka looks like he's going to go down swinging here. And that's going to do it.
Elijah Brown giving Pennsylvania yet another Fargo champion.
Yeah, and really all comes down to that clutch 4-point throw on the edge there. Big move there. And Elijah Brown comes away with the Fargo title. We'll see some of the scoring exchanges on your screen now. Early takedown for Brown to put him in the lead. Konopka did counter. Took the lead on criteria. And in the end, though, Elijah Brown comes away as the champion. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with you for 2:15.
Taylor trying to bring home a Fargo title for Ohio. He was second at this tournament a year ago. Two-on-one for Taylor, taking Smith to the zone. And Smith, good job circling in. Now clears that two-on-one. Taylor right back to it. Taylor not able to use that two-on-one to an offensive attack, but does get Smith put on the shot clock. So we have 30 seconds to score.
Taylor doing a good job, kind of going in and out of ties, getting his control positions when he's in there. Forces.
Smith thought about a headlock.
Yeah. Taylor going to get the takedown, and time's going to run out on the activity clock. So another point's going to go on the board for Taylor. Just like that, a 3-0 lead.
Smith gonna get on the board with a step out.
Yeah, really just lowered his shoulders, lowered his hips, and ran Taylor out of bounds. Good way to respond there, and gets Taylor off balance.
Four or just
offer.
two?
2 and 4 confirmed. Big sequence there for Smith.
Ohio corner gonna hold their brick too. They tell Taylor to take a deep breath as he walks back to the center. And Taylor, 1 and 1. 1 and caution and 1 going to be confirmed.
But
so
Smith,
just like that, tie ball game, Smith in the lead with the 4-pointer.
Yep. And probably wise from Taylor's group to hold that challenge early in the match. A lot of points going up on the board you might need later. A good first period there from both wrestlers. Saw them score a variety of ways, and it seems like they're pretty evenly matched. 5-5 headed into the second. They're going to send both wrestlers back, say, towel off a little more.
That happens sometimes with these big boys.
Yeah, they towel them off, but go back to the center, they're already sweating again.
Taylor working underhook. Nice circle from Smith, but Taylor with the hip. The hip toss going to get him 2 points. Yeah, this is kind of like a bit of a boxing fight here. You know, one guy punches, the other guy punches, just back and forth. One guy takes one guy to the zone. And now the Ohio corner wants 1 and caution and 1.
And they give it.
Yes, they will.
So that's a second caution, 1 more.
Yeah, 1 more ends the match.
It. Only allowed 3 cautions in a match. Only allowed 2. A third caution automatically ends the match.
Yeah, and momentum definitely in favor of Taylor right now. Smith marching forward with the underhooks. Referee going to break him up with 54 seconds to go. We've seen Smith hit a 4 before. Does he have another one in him? Trying there with the double leg. Taylor going to catch him, pull him up with the underhooks, throw it by, and get 2 more points.
Yeah, and Taylor really rolling now. I believe that's 8 unanswered points for him here.
Double leg for Smith, switches off to the single leg. Taylor gonna turn down and give it up. And try and defend from parterre, which he will be able to do. Just 13 seconds remain between Alex Taylor and a Fargo title. That'll do it. 11-7, Alex Taylor, your winner.
And he is fired up. You can tell this one means a lot to him. After coming in second last year, this year he's coming away with the title. Really great match there in the finals. You mentioned, man, felt like a boxing match, exchanging blows, exchanging points, and gotta hand it to both guys. But in the end, it's Alex Taylor, just a little bit more offense, controlled the ties a little bit better, comes away with that 11-7 win. We're gonna take one last break and be back with our final match at heavyweight. Now we got heavyweight on the mat, ready to go here. We're gonna see Rogers and Rulo, the big boys, JD.
Biggity boys.
The biggity boys are diggity dogs, and we are underway here. Heavyweight bout, Rogers in the red, Rulo in the blue. Level changes for Rulo. Rulo coming forward.
Woo! On the fake, falls into the leg. Rulo with the chest wrap counter, though, gonna get 2 points.
Big club there for Rulo.
And Rogers slow to get up on the edge. Trainer coming out to have a word with him. Just a stinger to the head is what it looks like. And here's a replay, yeah. The heavy snap from Rogers, and you see the 2 butt heads. And yeah, then you see him reach up for his head. Takes a deep breath, appears to be okay though. He's gonna come back to the center, just under a minute remaining in period number 1.
Big hard clubs there to start.
20 seconds to go. Rulo taking Rogers to the zone. Rogers circles in though. Nice snag, single at the buzzer. Time is out. No takedown, although a beautiful attack from Rulo, excuse me. So we're just gonna go into the break, 2-0 the score.
Yeah, not too much action there, but you could tell both these guys pretty powerful, and you saw the offense potential there right at the end from Rulo. Really beautifully timed snatch single, uses the momentum of Rogers. Didn't convert, but kind of showed his hand, saw it's there.
Shot from Rogers. Rulo looking to counter, but Rogers recovers. Rogers starting to get to his offense. Be jacking up that underhook.
Yeah, Rulo slight size advantage there, and man, gets to the single, and Rogers.
4 plus a fall.
Woo. Big way to end it there for Rulo. Big 4 and the fall. And what a way to win a Fargo title with the pin. Rulo gives the flex, and he is heavyweight champion. So first period, just the 2 points on this exposure for Rulo, but then you see it there, goes big, pancakes, and gets the flex.
Yeah, good tournament for Jonathan Rulo. He deserves it.